All right, we're going to take a look at harmonics. It's a thing that a lot of people use in songs. Let's just jump in it. These are called natural harmonics. There's also pinch or false harmonics, and there's tapping harmonics. So we're just going to look at natural harmonics at first. We're going to look at the 5th, 7th, and 12th fret. Well, let's just jump right into it at the 12th fret because it's a little easier there when you do it at the 12th fret. Now, when you do a harmonic, what you're going to do is you're not going to put your finger in the middle of the fret like you do when you play a chord or a note. Now we're putting the finger right on top of the fret itself, okay? And we're not pressing down hard. We're just lightly touching our strings, okay? You'll get used to it, and we'll talk about that as well. Also, I'm sure you got my left hand here, Roy. You'll notice my finger is perfectly straight with the fret. It's not this way, and it's not this way. It's perfectly right on top of the fret. So once again, you're playing it real lightly, and it'll sound like this. And see, and when it does, it makes your strings ring out. And of course, if you have a tremolo bar, and you can shape sounds with it. Like for instance, if I was to do this. That's a Jimmy Page trick right there. Check my tuning, make sure I didn't get too far out of whack. So once again, that was a Jimmy Page trick where I hit my 3rd string and I grabbed it over here and I gave it a little shape. So now, there's your 12th fret. Now you also have harmonics on your 7th fret and your 5th fret. Okay, so you could do different stuff with it, like Van Halen does this trick like this. He starts off on the 5th fret and he does the 1st string, 2nd string, and 3rd string, and then he comes over here and hits the 2nd string. So watch, it sounds like this. And it gives it kind of that opposing notation kind of sound. So that's a really cool trick. But of course you can give it, ring it out in many different ways. So once again, that's your 7th fret. Keep your finger nice and light on top of it. Okay, so now, so those of you who are maybe having a little bit of trouble with it, I'm just going to show you that if you press too hard, it'll sound like this. So it's not ringing out. So what you got to do is you got to lift up on that. So you're not pressing down, you're not hitting the neck of the guitar. So you're lightly touching it. All right, and then there's always this. But some people don't like bending the necks of their guitar, so I think it's funny myself. Michael Schenker of UFO does this one. So anyway, there's a little neck bending trick you can do as well. So there you go, real harmonics, great and fun to use. Practice those. Have a great day. Subscribe.